spider monkey.
No, the diamonds are here.
You greasy bastard. Where's my shoes?
Sign your pity on the running time.
Big and white and cruel and mean.
Kiss my Converse. Easy, white chocolate. I wouldn't want you to melt.
But you just have to give me twice as much blood.
I'm coming.
I don't want you to come.
You're gonna need a bigger
Spider monkey. Spider monkey. Hold on tight, spider monkey.
All right, and welcome to the Bowels of Movie Night. I'm Isaac, and with me, as always, is my fearless co-host, Larry. How are you doing this week, Larry?
You know, we haven't recorded in a while, and I had sort of relied on this show to give me a fix of like, sort of bad or off-the-wall movies to watch. And in the interim, I spent a lot of time alone. Like a shocker, my winning personality doesn't have people flock to me in droves. And I watched on the same day the Bruce Willis movie Hudson Hawk, which, if you've never seen it, is the most bonkers fucking crime movie ever, because he's a cat burglar who times his burglaries to musicals. And then on the same day, that is only one step of madness of Hudson Hawk. It's both the best and worst movie I've ever seen in my life. And on the same day, I watched the 1980 Olivia Newton-John movie Xanadu, which you've never heard. If you don't know anything about it, it's about like the ancient Greek muses at a roller disco.
Well,
but it's got some tunes that really stick in your head. I've been singing Xanadu and lilting my voice as close to Olivia Newton-John as I can get for about 2 weeks.
You're just a sucker for any kind of musical.
I kind of am, but I also don't like most of them. Like, genuinely, not even like they're bad because they're musicals. Just like a lot of them kind of suck.
Yeah, but you just get your toe tapping and...
It's very easy to confuse me with music. Yeah, I can be very easily bamboozled by a good song.
I'll have to remember that.
The Last Dragon opens up with a fantastic song, which honestly probably helps give it a point towards its high score.
Terrible movie.
Great movie.
The way to Larry's heart. Muffins, blowjobs, and musicals.
I did have muffins this morning.
There you go.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man. So you might have noticed we are now the Bowels of Movie Night instead of the Bowels of Netflix. And also, this is episode 100.
Yeah.
There's a lot happening right now. Oh, my God. What's going on?
And it's our first time recording since, like, October.
Yeah, these guys, what are they doing? Oh, yeah, so we had a bit of a hiatus.
Coffee to dip into walking yet. Sorry.
I was out. I went to rehab, and I'm still working on the whole sobriety thing, so that's fun. It's got its challenges and whatnot. But, yeah, back and recording, and excited to be recording again. And we are at episode 100. We've come a very long way.
I genuinely can't believe we've made it.
Yeah, we committed to one thing.
Yeah, I know. Aren't you married?
What? It's the first I'm hearing of this. And we're doing a little bit of a rebrand. We're now the Bowels of Movie Night because we want to branch out a little bit from Netflix and be able to do some other streaming platforms. Because there's Amazon Prime, there's Disney Plus, there's Hulu, HBO, Peacock.
Yeah, when we started this, 8 years ago, when we had the first idea, an iteration that only we will ever hear, thank God, because it's terrible.
Yes.
There was only, Netflix and Hulu, so that really mattered, so it was kind of an easy choice there. And also, you can't sell a fucking t-shirt with the word Netflix on it, so,
That is true.
It just seemed like a good call to broaden, and we want to broaden our horizons, because... man, there's a lot of bad shit on Amazon Plus. My Jesus, God, Lord Almighty.
Yeah. Especially since Netflix really dove into the proprietary Netflix original stuff. They kind of have spent less money on random licenses to stupid movies that no one really wants to watch anyway.
Yeah, the pool gets a lot smaller every time I look, it feels like.
There's definitely plenty of bad stuff to choose from, and our next couple movies will be coming from Netflix. But be excited for some more really terrible, terrible stuff.
Yeah, shit's gonna get real now.
Mind-bogglingly, what is this movie?
I'm not going to settle for summer catch. Isaac might not like that. No, it's going to be like the main character is a man in a green suit, for Christ's sake.
We're going to go back to the good old days. The Nazis at the center of the earth and the moon and surfing.
When we first started this show, a very long time. Again, you'll never hear these episodes because they're just the worst. But Isaac did get a bunch of Nazi movies right in a row. And they were all on Netflix, and they were all, I think the combined budget of all three was about $7,000. So
Yep, and most of that was muffin budgets.
yeah.
Got to keep the crew happy.
It's
the
really
Teamsters.
crazy. It's good and bad because it's good because, man, Isaac is going to suffer, but goddamn, am I really going to suffer?
Oh, yeah, I can't wait.
Isaac knows what buttons to press to make me go. And not in the
it's
good...
called the prostate.
Not in the good cummy way. In the bad cummy way.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you know, ever one of those, like, whispers of an orgasm?
Literally every day. I'm truly just an unhappy, sad man, yes.
It just kind of, like, falls out and, like, mocks you. Like, it wasn't worth it.
It's truly the worst start to every morning, yeah.
The best part
some
of waking
people would
up,
give
Larry.
up, but some of us, that rage just fuels us. I don't want to... No, rage is going to sound like I'm going to be in a clock tower with a gun. That irritation just fuels how we interact with the world.
You'll just be in a cock tower with a... Wait, what?
Children. Just two adult children.
Speaking of children, episode 100
Boy,
is...
oh God. I never want to hear either of us say, speaking of children. There's 3 in the basement right now.
If I ever actually have children and I say the phrase, I have children, you're going to be very concerned about what exactly that means.
Yeah, we'll never truly know. That's going to be your cover.
Damn straight.
Technically, he has children, but in what sense? We'll never
right.
know. Oh, God. This is great. Great. If this is your first
Why are there
episode,
whimpers
welcome.
coming from the shed?
Oh, man.
All right, so 100 episodes later, we are covering My Little Pony: A New Generation.
Right. I'd forgotten.
Thank you, Larry.
Yeah.
You son of a bitch.
I'm not sorry. Well, if I recall correctly, at the time I had a couple. Well, I still do. I have a couple of Brony friends. I'm not super close with them, but every now and then. And it's a phenomenon I've never understood. And I thought, well, who could help me understand it better than lover of children and consumer of children's media, Isaac Early?
Yeah. I don't have much to speak to about like why My Little Pony is popular among Bronies, really. Like, I didn't get all the way into that rabbit hole.
Okay.
The main thing I can think of, because generally a lot of Bronies tend to be, like, somewhere in the LGBTQ, not, like, exclusively, but a lot of them tend to be. Is that right? Or am I crazy?
I mean, I don't know, but that sounds correct. Forgive us if it's not. That sounds accurate.
A big
not an
theme
expert.
Constantly with My Little Pony is inclusivity and friendship, which,
that's cool.
is something that people who have, the poor people who have been marginalized in the LGBTQ community for so long, that's a theme they can identify with.
Absolutely.
Everything would be better if we all just got along and were the magic of friendship instead of bashing the gays' heads in.
Yeah, okay. I can get on board with not bashing the gays' heads in.
Yeah, darn tootin'. What's the stone wall? What was
Stonewall,
that?
yep.
Okay, yeah. That was bad.
It was.
We don't approve.
No.
Anyway, I mean, it was. Wait.
No, Stonewall was good. I mean, I don't. We need. Okay, let's stop because neither of us know enough to know what the hell we're talking about.
The bad people that hurt the gay people at Stonewall were bad.
Yes.
Fucking.
This is going off. This is going great. We haven't lost our touch at all.
We love gays.
Yes, absolutely. We do. Okay. We love gays. Jesus.
Unless you like My Little Pony, then go fuck yourself. Get bashed in the
yeah,
head
those two things are mutually exclusive.
Yeah, we'll see. Okay, so yeah, this is a new generation. It came out in 2021, so it's hot and fresh and right in the face. We don't have a budget for it. I think it's a Netflix original. I don't know.
That sounds right. I don't remember now because it's been a couple of weeks.
It's worldwide gross. However, we do kind of have $1.5 million exclusive to Russia and South Korea.
Huh.
I don't understand.
Okay.
Other than Bronies are a worldwide phenomenon. Or children. I mean, I guess children are also a worldwide phenomenon.
I mean, they tend to be everywhere, underfoot.
Yeah, that's why the Catholics are everywhere.
You're not wrong.
Oh, boy.
It's
so the runtime
accurate.
is 91 minutes, and like the last 10 minutes are just credits. IMDb, it's got a 6.9, so the audience is quite forgiving. The Rotten Tomato audience is also very forgiving, 87%, And Larry, I'd like you to take a guess what the Rotten Tomato critic score for My Little Pony: A New Generation is.
So what was the IMDb and the critic score?
IMDb is 6.9.
Okay.
And Rotten Tomato audience is 87.
69. I'm going to say 33.
Larry, brace yourself, baby. 90%.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
The Rotten Tomato critic is 90%. I don't think it was reviewed by, like all of the critics, because it's a direct-to-Netflix pony fucking movie.
Yeah, you don't say. That's interesting. I don't think...
Right.
I clearly didn't look any of that up, because even when it's a movie, I'm pretty sure... Unless I'm positive you'll hate it utterly. If it's like 80s schlock that I know you can't possibly love, or you'll have to kill yourself.
Worst decade.
If it's reviewed well, I'm hesitant to give it. So I must not have looked when I gave you this.
Yeah. We'll get into it a little bit. It's sort of the same thing I've had with other movies where I kind of need to grade it on two different scales.
Oh, boy. Every fucking time with you.
Not every time. Smack the tits out of your tits. All right.
There's a lot of tit to smack.
We start off with a little girl pony and two little boy ponies, and they're playing with little clay pony dolls.
Okay.
The boy ponies keep steering the pony playtime toward violence because mass media and the military-industrial complex has co-opted burgeoning masculinity to inject the zeitgeist with bloodlust to mask capitalist cronyism and corporate fascism in their ever-tightening grip on a sputtering, ineffectual human society.
Pony society.
Sorry, pony society. My bad.
Still, I didn't even stop laughing at pony playtime yet.
That's what me and the missus call it.
I think you called it daddy doggy time.
No. That's when I molest the dog.
Okay, great.
Yes.
Solid. Great. Fantastic. I love this. Can't get enough.
You brought it up.
I did.
I wasn't going to talk about
know.
it today.
It's stuck in my brain for some reason. I don't know why. It's just the alliteration of it.
Yeah, it's pretty awful.
Yes, it is. I agree.
The little girl pony wants everyone to be friends because yada 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 original sin or something like that. I don't know.
All right.
Downstairs, we see the dad pony with half-moon glasses and communist hippie sideburns is painting a little model of a pony. The image of the paintbrush sticking magically to his utterly undexterous hoof drove me up a wall.
Yeah,
but
I've seen stills of people complaining about that, and that also, like, same thing with Powerpuff Girls, because they don't have hands; they just have amorphous little arm blobs, and then there'll be like forks and chopsticks stuck to them. Yeah,
yep.
I love and hate when cartoons do that shit.
But if you're watching this with your dick in a hot pocket, you probably won't be bothered by it.
Oh, I see. Because of the heat. When's the last time you ate a hot pocket?
Well, you need a thermometer if you're gonna fuck a hot pocket for safety.
Isaac, do you fuck food? This is a safe space because I feel like over the years we've had many conversations involving you putting your penis inside of food.
No. Not me putting my penis. The collective penis going inside food.
The world's penis.
Yes. Penis at large has gone in food.
That's like a position in a newspaper. Yeah, is the editor at large and the penis at large.
Oh, that's definitely not going to be the name of my autobiography.
It sure ain't. Sure ain't. Nor mine.
Oh, God. So the little boy ponies strut toward the front door, joking about violence and death. Just as they get to the front door, a mom pony, who's basically a pony Karen, kicks open the front door. She's got like her hair up in like the like a bee bonnet, like hairdo,
okay,
and has like the stupid mom glasses. They knew what they were doing. She tells them they shouldn't go off without her permission, especially here, where the hippie communist ponies are trying to brainwash them. Hippie communist dad says, "Choke on a draft horse cock, you smug shit."
Okay, I need you... Now, the draft horse cock aside, how much of that is serious?
But pretty much all of it.
Hold on. My Little Pony 2021... opens with a story about don't let those hippies influence you with communism. I know, I'm sure they don't say communism or hippies, but that's the like equivalent?
More or less is like, yeah, don't hang around here with this crackpot. He's going to brainwash you. And then the dad says, my work is called research. I'll leave all the brainwashing to you. Would you like a cupcake?
I feel like I need to sit down, and I'm already sitting down.
There's some adult themes in this.
Okay.
Fascism, genocide.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised. I can't say I saw this coming, though.
Oh, God. It's not a nothing movie. It's just
Clearly.
a weird movie.
Well, it's 90%.
So Karen Pony storms off in a huff with what I thought were her two sons, but really only the red one is her son, and the yellow one's, I guess, not her son, but they're friends. I don't fucking know.
Oh, yeah. For those who aren't aware or know nothing about My Little Pony, they're like cartoon as fuck. Like, they are just different colors and shit. They're not like horses.
Yeah. And animation-wise, these are... It's not super high-quality Pixar level, but it's modern, well animated.
Right.
Nothing to write home about, but definitely no complaints.
Sure.
So then we see, after the Karen mom and the two boys leave, Kami dad and his daughter play around and put on pretend unicorn horns. They write a message to the unicorns and the Pegasi of Equestria, the name of this world.
Isaac, do you get it?
I do. I get it.
You piece
And
of shit.
they send it floating off into the sky on a makeshift hot air balloon. The note to the unicorns and Pegasi about how they should all be friends.
Are unicorns and Pegasi real? I mean, okay, is it like, do they know it real? Is it just like, you're real even though you live in New Jersey? Are unicorns real because they live in fucking Unicornia or wherever?
Well, that's what Kami Dad's research is all about
Okay.
how unicorns and Pegasi are real and how everyone used to be friends and there used to be magic.
So they're basically, in the context of where we are right now, they're basically Bigfoots, and we're just, obviously because it's a cartoon and a movie, we're going to find out they're real. But they're not just like, you don't have like unicorn neighbor. There's not unicorns in
No.
West
This
Africa.
neighborhood, all the ponies live by themselves, but they fear the dreaded unicorns and Pegasi.
Is
have
it
been
set in like,
prophesized.
in my head, I don't know why, in my head I'm picturing they live in the cul-de-sac from Ed, Edd and Eddie? Do they live in like, what technology level are we at here? Do they have cell phones? Do they have like
Ponies, and yeah, there's
they're
cell
also
phones.
one was okay, so it's modern times, modern pony times.
Kind of, really. I mean, surprise,
Paint
unicorns
me a
and Pegasi
fucking picture,
exist.
you piece of shit.
Well, okay, these ponies don't have smartphones, but the Pegasi do. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but there's modern technology.
Okay, all right.
It's
Jesus
weird.
Christ.
It's
Okay.
not. Surprise! It's not consistent. The world building wasn't attended to very well.
You don't say.
God damn it! Oh, Jesus Christ!
I bet you there is a legion of people online who could argue you that the world building is great, but that's not for me.
I would put them into camps very quickly. The little lead pony, daughter pony, asked Kami Daddy to tell her the story again. Kami Daddy tucks her into bed while he lights up a spliff and spins a yarn about friendship and how all the Earth ponies used to live in harmony with unicorns and Pegasi, blah, 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 whatever,
Okay,
fuck.
right.
Hippie bullshit. Next morning, our female lead pony of indeterminate age wakes up with sex hair. And Larry, I defy you to watch this scene without telling me you didn't feel the faintest quiver of wanderlust rumble somewhere down in your scrotum next to where you keep your heart. In all seriousness, though, they'd totally be sexualizing this pony.
Isaac, every one of those ponies has been fucked online.
Yeah, I
Every
know.
single one of them. It doesn't
I get-
matter how old or young, black or white. Every one of them has been fucked 6 ways to Sunday online, Isaac. They're ponies.
I didn't realize it at first, but there's a huge time skip because it was like little girl pony, and now it's like young adult woman pony.
Nubile. Oh, sorry.
No. I wouldn't say recently flowered. I would say of an age of sexual dominance.
Okay. I don't have conversations like this with other people when you're not around.
What would you say the age of sexual dominance is?
The age of sexual dominance?
Yes.
I don't know. What would you say?
16 to 24.
Define dominance in this sense, please?
You're like, you've come into yourself sexually. Larry.
Heyo.
No.
Heyo.
And your body hasn't been wilted by the passing years yet.
Wilted.
You can have sex in doggy style without like cramps in your hips and your knees aching.
Okay, I would say 16 is way too fucking young. You kidding me? I would
That's
say
when people start fucking usually.
Well,
Well, earlier than
Good-
that usually.
good for
That's
them.
what I'm saying. Like, the average age of loss of virginity in this country is 15. So you have
Really?
your couple
Yeah.
wham bam thank you ma'ams. And then you finally can, like, slam it in there a few times before you pop in 2 seconds. And then you got a few good years when
I've
you
missed
can
you.
fuck a bunch.
I would say 19 to 28.
Of course, they have to be legal.
Yeah. Well, Isaac, before we go any further, do you want to guess how many pages of My Little Pony porn there are on Rule34.xxx?
More than 5.
It's important to me that I get a real answer from you. And now per page, I'm going to do the quick. This is like 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just doing a quick math of how many pornographic images of My Little Pony there are per page. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. There's about 40 per page. How many pages would you like to guess there are?
400.
Is that your final answer?
Oh, God. 40,000?
What
Tell me,
was-
Larry.
4,074.
Jesus.
And this is just on Rule 34, which there's multiple sites, and
Do people really jerk off to this shit?
yes, and have been forever.
I've seen a bunch of, like, weird Simpsons incest porn, but I never touched myself to it.
No, man, people love this kind of stuff.
God, fucking freaks, man.
Yeah,
Just fuck your dog like a normal person.
I mean, whatever people want, I guess. It's not my cup of tea. I think it's a little weird when it's children's stuff, but whatever. I mean, obviously, no, because it's children's entertainment. I think it's kind of weird. It's a little distressing to me, but as long as nobody's getting hurt, I guess, whatever.
So back to the plot. I want to fuck this pony.
Okay, I was wondering how we got here, but of course, it's Isaac wants to plow the fucking pony.
She's got sex hair. She wakes up with sex hair and bedroom eyes. Her eyes just say, "Come back to bed, honey." Give me a cream pie.
Okay, well,
Could isolate that all day.
Oh, like you're never
that at
going
my
to say that
funeral.
again. Yeah.
Open casket and then just my voice on loop. Give me a cream pie. Give me a cream pie. Give me a cream pie.
Yeah. We'll Katie Vick you right up.
She shuts off her alarm, puts her hair in a neatly braided ponytail. Get it, Larry? You miserable fuck. And she puts on her little pony satchel so it doesn't look like she's completely naked, even though she's completely naked. And those curves, Larry, those curves.
Isaac,
What?
Stop this.
And also, like, she's got kind of a felt texture, and I've never fucked a creature that was felt.
Well, you haven't
But
lived.
I'm curious.
You haven't lived.
I know. I don't know.
I have to stop looking at Rule 34 of My Little Pony.
You do.
I closed it. I just
The blood is leaving your brain.
no. It's morbid fascination, and it gets more horrifying the more I look. Ugh.
Morbid fascination is different from
Sexual arousal? Yes, believe it or not. For me, it is typically.
Wow, that's weird.
Every now and
People live
then,
different lives.
something something unexpected gets you the old salute to the general. But
All right.
have you ever heard of the term? Apparently, I was told by a friend that I'm very late to this party. You ever heard of sex referred to as clapping cheeks?
Yes.
Okay, I just heard that for the first time like 3 days ago, and I all I want to do is use it in every conversation I have because I fucking love that. I just love that turn of phrase.
Are you familiar with the phrase "dummy thick"?
Yeah, you've
Okay,
called
good.
Pokemon Hitler is dummy thick. Is still
Oh,
the
right,
best,
right, okay.
the best thing this podcast has ever produced. Also, that was you describing Mewtwo, and also I believe you described Mewtwo's crotch region as like a formless, I can't even say it, formless gunt. And the number of times that floats through my head in a week is far too high. I play Super Smash Bros. With my friends, and every time because Mewtwo's in that game, and every time I see it, I just think, oh, this is formless gunt.
Oh, I'm glad I've ruined that for you.
Yeah, so go clap some cheeks with the fucking pony, then, you filthy, rotten human being.
That's the plan. So this is a musical, of course. We get a song.
Really? I didn't know that at the time. I don't remember it.
Well, I don't know. It's probably not really a musical, but it's kind of like Disney or Pixar, where there's going to be like a few songs in it.
Sure.
It's not strictly a musical, but we get a delightful little number of, I don't know, pony seizing the day or whatever, and her lead pony's rollerblading through town.
Just a horse on rollerblades. Just imagine that in real life.
I kind of explained this earlier, but this is when I realized the pony was older. I suppose our lead pony has grown up. My apologies. I had a little difficulty with determining the sexual maturity of a pony, which usually isn't something I struggle with.
Ah, man. Ah, God.
Also, now assuming that Pony is full grown and we've had a time skip, Pony glanced up at a picture of herself and her dad on the way out of the house, and her dad is dead, I guess. Yeah, he died. I don't know. He died somehow. Too much fucking weed.
McCarthy got him. He's a commie. He went to fucking the American Gulag.
Oh, right. No, I even had a joke for this. Her dad died with a double tap to the back of the head from a pistol, which was ruled a suicide, as tends to happen to a lot of contrarians. Okay. Lead pony is on the way to the annual pony show, or fucking whatever. I don't know. With some idea about how to turn the pony...
Is there a dog at the show? Could you call it a dog in pony show?
There are no dogs, only ponies.
Fucking ridiculous.
Well, okay, there's some random rodents.
Okay. Sounds like a garage band I would not want to see perform.
Random rodents?
Not that I want to see any garage band perform, but yeah.
Larry, you want to form a garage band?
I'd genuinely rather die.
You can play the triangle.
I'm going to play the shotgun.
I thought you were going to say shillelagh, and I was like, yes!
That works too. I beat myself to death with a shillelagh.
So lead pony has some idea about how to turn the pony earth into leftist propaganda state and make everyone be friends. And she bumps into...
What is this pony's name?
I don't know.
You genuinely don't know?
Bonkers, Butters,
I only
Lovers.
know... I think I know two pony names that I've just kind of acquired through pop culture. Maybe not. Rainbow Sparkle and Twilight
I think these are different ponies.
I don't know. I guess I don't. I thought I did. I guess I don't.
I didn't make note of any of their actual names at all.
Okay, great.
Because
it's a new generation. I don't know if it's supposed to be because like the My Little Pony thing. It was a show in the '80s that people remember fondly. I think the '80s or maybe the '90s, one of the two.
No, fucking no.
They both suck. And then they got rebooted in like the mid 2000s or maybe the early 2010s. And that reboot is where the whole Brony thing came from, where it started to become more of a phenomenon and more back in the zeitgeist.
There's been multiple iterations. I think this might be like the fifth one.
Really? Okay,
yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know it got rebooted. I'm
vaguely remembering that number from Wikipedia, and I don't want to go check.
All right, well.
Crack research here.
Better than looking at the porn, which is the only research I did.
Can we just review porn?
I honestly, I would, and I'd have a good time, but I think a lot of people already do that, and I just don't want to. We're already doing something that's pretty contrarian.
We can do it as a one-off once, maybe.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Okay. So she bumps into her yellow pony friend from childhood, who's now the sheriff of Ponyville. He convinces lead pony not to pull the same old shit she does every year. There's some banter, and her other old friend, the red pony, shows up, and he's the deputy to the yellow pony sheriff. And he's sort of played off as like the goofy loser.
What color is the lead pony?
Pink. I don't know. Pink? She's a girl. Of course she's pink.
Okay. I'm just curious.
Joke about insides.
Thank you. God, where would we be without that?
The annual pony show is taking place at the corporate headquarters of Cantor Logic.
What?
Cantor Logic.
Okay, Cantor is a horse thing.
Cantor, yep.
Is that like
Walk,
a play?
Trot, Cantor.
Is that like a play on a real life company that I don't know about? Is there like a Walk Think company name that I don't?
I don't think so.
You want to make one called Walk
generic? Think? If you had a generic, evil, faceless pony corporation, you'd call it Cantor Logic.
Sure. I just wanted to double check. I was just curious if there's some evil corporation I don't know about.
Yes, it's called Google.
Well, no, I know about them. I think it's called Amazon.
We're on a Google Meet call right now, so Sergey Brin is listening right now.
Who the fuck is that?
Is was it Larry Page and Sergey Brin? I'm not saying it right. Sergey? I don't know.
Couldn't
They're the
tell
Google
you.
founders. They did the first Googling.
Did the first Google. What do you think the first thing ever Googled was?
How to get rich.
You know what the first YouTube video? You know why YouTube was created? Have I talked about this every episode? Because I feel like it's one of the stories I always
don't
tell.
remember, actually.
YouTube was created because the guy who created it wanted to find a video of the Janet Jackson nip slip and couldn't find it.
Oh.
And then it was like, there should be a video platform for this. It's
Man.
YouTube.
That nip slip
The
has
Super Bowl,
really reverberated through
Super Bowl like
this
2003
generation.
or something. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't with 2002.
I remember it happening, and then I was young, and that's it. That's the story.
Okay, so Cantor Logic is the evil corporation owned by Karen Pony Mom.
Okay.
She's the Jeff Bezos villain. And the logo for the company is her Karen glasses and her high Karen hair. Goddamn fucking god, son of a bitch.
Okay. Sure.
I'm getting a feeling that the mom character from Futurama was in some sense an inspiration here. Because it's that kind of vibes of like evil corporate, but she seems like super nice on the face of it.
Interesting.
But she's, Anyway, Karen Pony gets on stage and says, "Remember what I always say, to be scared," and then the crowd fills in, "is to be prepared."
Yep, I get it.
Karen Pony then
the media. See, look,
gestures
I'm clever.
At some dark propaganda posters on the wall about how unicorns and Pegasi are the devil. The pony fashion show continues on stage, and it turns out that they're modeling projects to protect the regular Earth ponies from the evil unicorns and Pegasi.
But unicorns and Pegasi, this is why I fucking asked, because I knew this kind of shit was going to come up. So unicorns and Pegasi aren't just like a regular thing. They're not just people who live in New Jersey, right? They're as of right now, some manner of mythical.
I think it's similar to anti-Semitism.
But if Jeff Bezos, our Jeff Bezos, not the pony version, if he came out on stage and was like, he was wearing like a Nazi outfit, so I guess like a normal Tuesday for him, and he started like pounding his fist and was saying like, "We gotta keep these fucking Bigfoots from sleeping with all our white women," that would be insane. I mean, for many reasons. If unicorns and Pegasi are some manner of mythical, I understand it's an allegory for hate, essentially. But let's look at it logically. I'm upset that we're so concerned about mythical creatures.
I think it's a mythical creature in the sense of like Donald Trump's Mexican rapists, where yes, there's illegal Mexican immigrants who are coming over the border, but there's not like, yeah, okay, 3 of them have been rapists, but like there's not a bunch of Mexican rapists coming here to rape everyone.
So there are unicorns in Pegasi then?
Yes.
Okay, all right, fuck. Okay, I just want to be aware of what's happening in Ponytown.
Sorry, the world building in Ponytown isn't the best, Larry. I apologize on behalf of my species.
As well you should.
There's an elaborate demonstration of a unicorn trap and a goose-slinging robot to neutralize the Pegasi.
Did you say goose slinging or goose slinging? Because I can believe both, and one is inherently funnier than the other.
Oh, it's the less funny version,
God
unfortunately. Just straight up goo. Man, it'd be so much better if it was geese. Come on.
Goose slinging is also pretty good.
God. Okay. But Lead Pony has snuck onto the stage and gets caught up in the traps and completely ruins the show and embarrasses herself with the goo getting thrown everywhere. Makes a complete mess out of everything.
So a typical night on Rule 34. On My Little Pony Rule 34. Ponies and goo.
Fucking pony bukkake. Karen Pony and the other ponies mock her for being an idealistic idiot and trying to be friends with the evil Jews or whatever. Outside of the factory, the sheriff scolds her and says that he's her friend, but he has to do his job and can't keep associating with someone who's trying to disrupt the peace. But then something terrible arrives in the streets.
What's roughly the population? Is it like 25 people or a lot? Is it a lot?
Asking this for, Larry?
Because I want to be immersed in the world, and it's upsetting you, and that's truly my only goal, is to make you upset.
Hold on, let me pull up the census figures from 2010. You fucking asshole.
Is it like a lot of ponies? Is this like...
It's an indeterminate amount of ponies.
Okay,
We don't
all right.
see a lot of ponies because they didn't want to animate 100,000 ponies.
All right.
We
all right.
maybe see 80 background ponies.
Okay, that's
overall.
all I wanted. That's all I wanted. Thank you.
God.
Oh, shit.
So, there's an evil, terrible arrival in the streets of Ponyville, a unicorn. She's very friendly and pink and naive.
Young, dumb, and what was that third thing?
All the other ponies start panicking and running around. The sheriff begins to mobilize his forces. Lead pony starts fleeing through the streets with the unicorn, all while
I can't wrap my head around a pony, My Little Pony, and the words "mobilize his forces." Fucking what is happening?
Oh, just wait till the end when we're really getting to the genocide. So yeah, lead unicorn is fleeing with lead pony is fleeing with the unicorn, trying to convince her that ponies here on Earth hate unicorns. The unicorn gets trapped in a unicorn trap.
I have so many questions, but I know you're going to get mad at me for asking, so I'm just going to keep them to myself.
They're on the same planet, so it's not different planets.
You know where I'm going with this.
Apparently, they live like a mile away. I don't. It's stupid. It's stupid. It's really stupid, Larry. They're just like one town over. Like as soon as you walk out of town, there's a sign that says Unicornville, 1 mile.
So this is basically Footloose.
Yeah. Okay.
It's what the fuck? I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting. I really don't. But it was not this. It was not this. Jesus Christ.
So, unicorn's trapped in a trap, but of course on the side of the trap there is a giant red release button. And
it's
Sheriff,
a cartoon, you know.
Yeah. Despite Sheriff telling Lead Pony not to, she of course frees her new unicorn friend and they continue to flee. The two of them get back to Lead Pony's house, and Lead Pony quickly finds out that unicorns don't have any magic, or at least they don't have any magic anymore. Because apparently the dirty, rotten Pegasi stole all the unicorn magic, according to the unicorn.
Wait, okay, all right. I know where this. I've already seen the whole movie now.
Rock beats paper, paper beats scissors.
Yeah, obviously the movie's going in one direction, but okay. Wow.
Yes, the
all
Pegasi gets slaughtered. They go right into the ovens.
You've mentioned genocide several times, so maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, well, yeah. Surprise, surprise. There's a big genocide robot at the end.
Shit.
So, Pegasi stole the unicorn magic. Lead Pony also finds out that unicorns think that Earth ponies are smelly and lazy and stupid.
Boy, they are laying it on real thick.
Mm-hmm. Sheriff and deputy show up to arrest them, but Lead Pony and unicorn sneak off and run out of Ponyville and down a trail through the wilderness and sing a musical number together.
Gross.
Sheriff and Deputy Pony have some banter back at their headquarters. Deputy is comically a frightened loser who doesn't want to go chase Lead Pony and the unicorn, but instead wants to stay behind and tidy up his desk, and he's eating pizza and gets pizza grease all over his desk.
So he's the us of Ponyville.
Yes, he's the pathetic loser.
Okay. All right.
Pizza grease on the desk.
Yep, that sounds familiar.
Sheriff says, well, since I'm so brave, I'll just go alone, and he leaves Deputy Pony in charge, and Deputy Pony expresses some jealous feelings he has towards Sheriff, because apparently all the lady ponies want to bone down with Sheriff, and Deputy Pony can't get any fucking pony slime.
Pony slime! Now there's a garage band I'd go see.
Will you play Triangle in that one?
No, but I'll definitely go watch them.
Come on.
And...
Will you at least be the dress up as the pony?
No.
You could pick front or back half.
Always back.
Oh, okay. Well, that's the business end, Larry. You know what that means, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, good. You're gonna get fucked.
I got it. I got it. Thank you.
In the bunghole.
Yeah,
with wieners.
As opposed to where? You know what? Don't even answer. Continue.
He can thigh fuck you
with the wieners. Thanks. Thank you. Great. This has been great. Thank you for coming, ladies and gentlemen. This has been great.
I haven't come yet.
I've been here. Not in the horse costume yet.
Oh my god. Oh Jesus Christ. Okay, where are we at here?
Who fucking knows? Who even fucking knows? Oh Lord.
Oh yeah, so Karen Pony bursts in. She's Deputy's mom, not Sheriff's mom, so I was confused about that earlier. Fuck this fucking stupid fucking movie. She tells Deputy that while Sheriff is out of town hunting the evil lead pony, the unicorn, that now Deputy is the acting sheriff, and he starts going on a power trip, and he's, genocide robot is coming later. Lead pony and unicorn walk through a scary, foggy valley, but something is behind them. They scramble up a cliff, only for a rainbow Pegasus to burst out of the clouds beneath them. They briefly introduce themselves before the Pegasus quickly scampers away while a couple other Pegasus guards show up and arrest lead pony and unicorn.
Okay, yeah, I had to remind myself of who the lead pony's traveling with now, because maybe I'm a horse racist, but I can't keep unicorns and Pegasi straight in my head.
Wings and horns, Larry. Wings and horns.
I mean, yeah, but don't Pegasi also have horns? I'm not yelling at you.
You fucking clod.
What? No, I mean, I think it depends on the source material.
Yeah, I'm gonna smack you.
No, it depends.
Pegasi
on the source
do not have
material.
horns.
If the first picture of Pegasus, okay, it's sort of a mixed
dig yourself
bag.
out of this grave.
It's
Go
sort
ahead.
of a mixed bag.
Go ahead. Okay, yeah. Tell me how wrong you were.
I mean, I am surprisingly pretty wrong. I'm seeing there is some with horns,
yes,
but the majority is not. Which in my head, a Pegasus has a horn.
They're
as well.
two different mythical creatures.
No shit. Thank you. But I thought that a unicorn was just a Pegasus that was too afraid to fly.
I'm gonna gut you like a fish, Larry.
Please, I beg you, please.
So,
I am really wrong. I mean, I'm really off. Wow. Apparently, I've been mislabeling, misgendering. Is it a gender thing?
Mythical Beasting.
Yeah.
Actually, there's another garage band named Mythical Beast. Oh, Jesus.
Boy, this has been
everyone in the band has to be really fat, though. We got that covered, though.
Yeah, we're good there. Boy, I've really. Wow, I'm shocked. I'm shocked.
Yep. Good luck sleeping tonight.
I don't sleep. I just don't.
Okay, so now we get the best gag of the movie, and I'm curious if you will get it. The Pegasi guards say they're going to put the protective force field on the unicorn, and we get an immediate jump cut to see blank.
Is it like a collar?
Nope, a tennis ball stuck on the unicorn.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right.
And with how they did it with the jump cut and they build it up. Oh, get the force field to keep the unicorn power in check.
That sounds like a passable chuckle gag. All right.
Yeah,
that's fair.
It was best of the movie. That's as good as this movie gets.
That's not. Listen, we've had movies where the best thing was worse than that, so that's not bad.
Yes. They then take an elevator up to the Pegasus Sky City to be arraigned, deposed, drawn and quartered, whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
From all the news coverage in the giant Times Square Center style screen, I can't words.
You can't.
We see the special royal celebration day of Pegasus Land is upon us. Lead pony and unicorn enter the Queen's throne room. The Queen and her two princesses descend from a hole in the ceiling, flying onto their thrones. One princess is texting on her smartphone, inexplicably with her completely undexterous hoof, but whatever. And apparently only the Pegasi have smartphones.
It sounds like it was just for that gag of the teenager obsessed with her phone, as opposed to being actual world building.
Oh god, I'm dying. The other princess is the rainbow Pegasus they met very briefly earlier, but she quickly makes a shushing motion to keep them quiet, that she's seen them before.
Right.
The Queen orders the intruders to immediately be put in the dungeon. The dungeon, of course, is comically set up like a fancy day spa, and the unicorn reclines in a massage chair with cucumber slices on her eyes. Ha ha ha.
I get it. Hey, Isaac, do you get it?
No.
Well, I do. Great talk.
Do you like cucumbers?
No, I actually don't. They're not bad. I just don't. I never want them.
Have you ever done a cucumber slices and hummus?
No, actually, I don't. I haven't. I like hummus. Carrots are good with hummus.
Cucumber it up, baby.
I've never desired cucumber. Like, if it's in something, I'll eat it. But I've never bought a cucumber and said, "Man, I can't wait to have this cucumber." Don't. Just don't.
You eat a cucumber out of my ass?
No.
You said if it's in something, you'd eat it.
If it's in something I already want to eat, Isaac, I've been
Yeah,
hearing
you eat a
about your
cucumber out
ass
of
for
my
the
ass.
last 15 years. The last place I want to be is anywhere near that thing.
Ah, man, what if I clean it up for once?
For once. How's your wife? Speaking of your dirty ass.
Oh, man, she's been neglecting the back door.
Oh, God, I regret all of this. Just keep talking about the fucking ponies. I can understand that. Oh, Jesus.
How do you
Lord.
wash your ass in the shower?
Carefully.
Do you have a separate like scrubby device? Or do you power wash it with the shower head?
I have a detachable
Or do you just go in
shower head.
bareback with soap?
I have a detachable shower head, and I've gone bareback with soap in the past.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you can
all right.
clean hands. Like fucking, it's gonna
Well,
ruin
yeah.
anything else that touches my face that's been in my ass. This is awful.
I always like to find out how people clean their ass, because I didn't do it very well for a long time. But now I'm wizened.
That's a wizened ass does not sound any better. This is why did people listen to this?
Man, that's like Dumbledore porn, a wizened ass.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Seamus, stop licking your goddamn dick hole. Jesus, he just doesn't stop. He doesn't stop. I mean, it doesn't stop. It's making me insane. It's making me
This movie's
genuinely
making me
insane.
Larry. The two
Seamus,
princesses.
for God's sake, stop it. Jesus. I have headphones and I'm screeching and it still pierces through that.
Sounds like you guys need a little daddy doggy time.
I'm going to kick you in your formless gunt.
The two princesses then show up to visit the unicorn and the lead pony in their dungeon. The one with the smartphone shows up just to take some selfies with the prisoners so she can be popular, whatever.
We know all about that. We've both watched an influencer movie.
Stab your eyes out. She
Fucking
informs them
get in line.
that only the royal Pegasi are able to fly, and that none of the common Pegasi can fly. After she leaves,
I keep having to stop myself from asking questions because you get mad at me. You yell at me like my mommy.
What do you want to know, Larry?
You can fly or are allowed to fly?
Can fly.
Okay, great.
Able
I'm
to
trying.
fly.
I'm trying to figure out if the theme is oppression or it's just it's fucking kid magic and I shouldn't question it.
The latter?
Okay.
Larry? Really?
You started this with saying it's like LGBT inclusive. I didn't know if it was an impressive thing, maybe or
No,
oppressive
LGBT
thing.
inclusive only in that friendship is magic.
Okay, I didn't think it was that crazy to ask if to try and figure out if it's going to be a story about how the fucking other unicorns or Pegasi are downtrodden because they're not allowed to fly because the queen's got a big hard dick for flying or something. I don't know.
No, the whole message is everyone should get along because friendship is magic.
Yeah.
That's it.
You got me there. All right. Continue.
Okay, after the first princess leaves, the rainbow princess who met them earlier breaks them out of the dungeon and goes to take them to her weird abandoned train station that's under the city or some shit, where there's long-lost evidence of earth ponies, unicorns, and Pegasi all being friends. Rainbow Pegasus reveals that none of the Pegasi know how to fly, and the three royals in the family fake it with wires and good lighting. She then reveals a weird fan contraption that blows air and allows her to briefly glide, because they do have wings, but they can't fly. She can kind of glide, that's it.
Okay.
Then we see a massive stained glass window of the train station that shows pony history, and all the ponies piece together that both the Pegasi and the unicorns each have a separate part of a special crystal that must be combined to make pony magic work again.
Yeah, here we go.
But first, they have to get the Pegasus jewel from the queen's crown, or crystal. I forget if it's jewel or crystal. Whatever.
Question:
use
Are
them
we
interchangeably.
25 minutes into this movie?
No, we're in our 30s, Larry.
I mean, the collective journey of people listening to this fucking
Probably
schlock.
about 30 minutes into the movie, yeah.
Are you serious?
About.
Holy fuck.
Close to halfway.
Oh,
Close.
Oh, boy. I was kidding. Oh, Jesus Christ. I gotta stop asking questions. Boy. Jesus. I fucking need to sit down again.
Jesus.
Oh.
So it's going to be difficult to get the crystal from the queen's crown because she never takes it off, and we get comedy shots of her showering with it and doing all sorts of things while always wearing her crown. Then we get a My Little Pony Ocean's 11 heist type scene where Rainbow Pegasus breaks down exactly how they're going to steal the queen's crown. We see them breaking into a macaroni store to make a replica of the crown. forgot that even happened.
Okay.
Exactly how Lead Pony and Unicorn are going to sneak through the back rooms while Rainbow Pegasus will walk up the red carpet at the ceremony. What did I write? Jeez. And how they're going to sneak behind the Queen's throne and swap out the crowns during the other princess's flying dance number so the Queen will be distracted and not notice.
Okay.
George Clooney has a cameo. During the other princess's fake flying dance number, hijinks ensue involving various ponies, including the sheriff pony, who's wearing a fake mustache and a fake set of Pegasus wings, and he makes his way to the dance floor and gets outed or something. Oh, there is a dog. The Queen has a Pomeranian.
It's always weird to me when there's like anthropomorphic animals in shows like this, and then there's also regular animals.
Yeah,
like this is well trod ground, but like Pluto and Goofy are both dogs. But you know,
right? Do they fuck? Like,
no, well, they probably could.
Daddy doggy time.
I don't think Pluto's Mickey's dog, though.
Yeah, even better. Then it's not like a conflict of interest.
No, Jesus, Isaac, no.
Well, okay. How would you feel better if I fucked your dog and you fucked my dog?
If you won't have a penis any longer. It'll be mounted on my trophy wall with the other penises.
I don't know how Daddy Doggy Time got brought out into the public.
Because you're a lunatic.
Well, it was a private thing, and now everyone knows about it.
Nothing with you is private. What are you talking about? You can't wait to tell the world awful things.
I'm like an iceberg, Larry. You don't know anything. All the horrible things you've seen is just the tip.
Oh, boy. That's troubling.
God, there's so much worse.
Is the Pomeranian just like a dog? Like an Earth?
Yeah, just a little fuzzball dog.
It's always very odd to me. I guess it doesn't matter, but I just always find it kind of odd.
Yeah, whatever. What have you. So, yeah, Sheriff Pony breakdances in the spotlight, then his wings fall off. Then non-rainbow Princess Pegasus is exposed as not being able to fly and on wires, and the Pegasi revolt against the royalty. The Queen is arrested, and Lead Pony, Unicorn, Sheriff Pony, Rainbow Pegasus, and now the other Princess Sister are all fugitives in the Pegasus world and fleeing from the Pegasus police.
Okay. Jeez, I feel like I need a chart.
Meanwhile, at Karen's Pony Factory, work is in overdrive to protect the Earth Ponies from their otherworldly threats.
What do they make? AK-47s?
There's like a pony periscope where they have like this kind of goggle periscope thing so they can see unicorns from a distance. They have like what seems like it should be thought control helmets, like they're little helmets that have a blinking light on them, but then they don't really end up controlling people's thoughts.
Okay.
I don't know. Strange. And there's various machinery for, killing Pegasi and like goofling things and unicorn traps.
Fucking gooflinger. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is a wild ride.
We get a faux Darth Vader entrance, which is really Deputy Pony sucking on the straw of a smoothie to make a sucking asthmatic Darth Vader sound.
Sure.
Karen Pony enters to find that Deputy Pony has elevated his title from Sheriff Pony to Emperor Pony and has turned her factory from defensive manufacturing into offensive manufacturing. And suddenly, I'm actually wondering how much of this mirrors the fall of the Weimar Republic and the rise of Nazism in post-World War I Germany.
I mean, there's some parallels, to be sure.
Well, there's going to be more.
Okay, all right.
The quintet of ponies meets a broken bridge. But as they begin to argue...
They meet a broken bridge? Does it, have a face? I couldn't believe that. That's why I ask.
His name's Bruce. Played by Bruce Valanche.
Well, you almost had me.
They begin to argue. The quick-thinking unicorn... What is happening?
The quick brown unicorn jumped over the lazy...
I don't know. One of them fucking knocks over a tree... I guess the unicorn with her magic horn, which isn't magic. I don't know. I don't get it. Anyway, they knock over a tree, which falls to the other side, and they dart across the tree, and they don't have to use Bruce Valanche the bridge. They share a campfire together and bond.
Now, I've seen enough Rule 34 of My Little Pony to know what campfire bonding means.
Yeah, damn straight. We get some development from Sheriff Pony, who realizes he kind of
racism is bad,
maybe the other ponies aren't evil.
Right.
Maybe he wants to be friends.
Ugh, gross me on the door.
our quintet enters the magic unicorn forest, which is ominous and foreboding and has signs warning earth ponies and Pegasi to stay out. They end up going to Unicorn's house, like the unicorn they're traveling with. Go to her house.
I really love your commitment to the bit of never naming anybody.
I can't. Their names are like Lucky and Sunshine and Bubbles.
So easy things to remember, though, be very easy to say, as opposed to writing lead unicorn every time.
No, it's like the word memory thing, and I'm scared I have Alzheimer's. I don't want to find out.
That I can believe.
I just want to slip away into nothingness.
Jesus.
I don't want to know of the impending doom. I just want it to overtake me.
You're on the right track.
So yeah, there's a musical number where all of them get unicorn makeovers, and they emerge with fake unicorn horns so they can blend in Unicorn Forest.
Sure.
However, when they enter Unicorn Town, all the unicorns seem all sad and slow. Friend Unicorn shows the quintet to the Crystal Tea Room, where a bunch of tea-drinking junkie hippie beatniks hang out and solve Rubik's Cubes.
Oh, God.
Lead Pony wagers the Pegasus gem against the Unicorn gem in the weird dive bar where apparently this is all happening.
So the unicorn gem is just in Lucky's slop house on the corner?
Yeah, the unicorn boss owns the bar. He's the barkeep. He's a big, thick boy.
Okay.
And so he challenges them to a Rubik's Cube off. So, like, lead pony and, the unicorn boy, but then he suddenly decides that's not good enough. So they replace that with...
You right there, sport? Having a little fit?
They replace that with Dance Dance Revolution, which is, of course, powered by rats in a spinning wheel.
Of course it is.
Lead Pony loses round 1.
Okay.
And we get a long DDR montage of ponies DDRing.
And how does this relate to the rise of Nazism? Is this the beer hall poosh?
Well, when he got meth in him, Hitler was amazing at DDR.
You know, a DDR didn't exist then, but if it did, you'll probably be accurate. You'd probably be right.
We find out Lead Pony only has to win 1 round out of the 3 to get the crystal. She has lost the first 2 rounds and then is super sad, but then all her friends start encouraging her, and suddenly she's amazing because she took a bunch of Hitler's meth. And she wins the 3rd round, and our pony quintet is celebrating. But then her fake unicorn horn falls off, and she's outed as a fraud.
How many times has that been a plot point of this movie? Because it's been at least twice, maybe 3. I may have forgotten one.
Wait, which part?
Their disguise falls off. It's the 3rd time it's happened.
It's not a well-written movie.
The cowboy sheriff pony, his wings fell off, and the Pegasus girl, she was outed as not flying, and now the horn falls off. Like, come on, write something else.
Well, the barkeep gets all upset and threatening and demands demands both his crystal and the Pegasus crystal. But Sheriff Pony calls out the forbidden word, which is mayonnaise.
Is that like a safe word?
It makes all the unicorns afraid.
Dumb. That's really dumb. What?
Yeah.
Was there any build-up for this?
Beyond, I think he just says, I'm going to use the secret word. And he shouts mayonnaise, and then all the unicorns, quiver in place.
That's really dumb. What about their unicorn friend? Does she quiver?
No. She has the power of friendship.
No.
Friendship, Larry.
Dumb.
All aboard the friendship.
Dumb.
Choo-choo.
Dumb. You're wrong and dumb.
Yeah, that's what this is the sound trains make. What's that boats make?
Toot toot. No, that's a donkey.
Don't tell me what I'm allowed to fuck.
Forget it. Just continue.
Man, that was Harvey Weinstein's epitaph. Anyway, okay.
Oh, God.
Oh, he's a monster. Thank God he's dying on Rikers Island. Lead Pony... wait, no. So, what the fuck is happening? Okay, yeah. So, they escape into the forest, the quintet with both crystals. Shortly after, they meet Queen Pegasus Pony, who reunites with their daughters. Fuck. So, then there's a showdown in the forest where various Pegasi and unicorns and Lead Pony are all together, and she convinces them that friendship is good, and we have to try putting the crystals together to get magic out of the magic hole into our ponies. So she puts them together, during a slow motion sequence, and the crystals are getting closer together, and they finally lock in place, but nothing happens.
Yeah, because there's a fucking pony crystal. Come on, we've all seen children's movies. For fuck's sake.
All the ponies, unicorns, and Pegasi realize that lead pony's talk of magic is just more lefty communist bullshit. They all agree to return as cogs to the capitalist mall and rage against the dying of the light by participating in hollow consumerism.
All right. We flipped from Nazi Germany to postmodern America.
Lead pony returns home as she closes the door. Oh, and I didn't mention it before, but the frame picture of her dad, like a couple times when she's come home, it'll like, as she closes the door, it gets crooked, and then she reaches up with her stupid little non-dexterous hoof and straightens it. So that's happened 2 or 3 times, and now she's really sad. She comes home, closes the door, the picture goes crooked, and she doesn't fix it because she's so sad.
Oh, no.
So, yeah. For children, I guess that's a nice little runner. Whatever.
Yeah, sure.
She starts packing up all her old toys and memories of magic, pony, unicorn, Pegasus bullshit into a box, and just as she's unscrewing a prescription bottle full of barbiturates to end it all, she sees a magic rune crystal or some shit that illuminates some rainbow light something, and of course comes to the realization that the magic crystal has 3 parts. A unicorn,
fucking say,
a Pegasi, and a regular pony part.
Ugh, the worst one. Objectively the worst kind of horse.
Yeah, the regular pony parts are pretty tasty.
I mean, if I had to choose to eat one of the 3, I'd probably choose horse.
You wouldn't suck the marrow out of the horn?
No.
And you wouldn't have...
I feel like if there's such a thing as magical cocaine, it exists in unicorn horns, you know?
You would not have buffalo Pegasus wings, Larry?
Ooh.
Come on. Think how crunchy that would be. Like, so thin.
Just...
Okay.
I need a cigarette.
Where the fuck are we? Seriously. Cheap has a pony crystal, pony crystal... Pony crystal. Oh, okay. Of course, the regular pony crystal just happens to be in a secret compartment in her dad's blood altar.
Convenient.
Lead pony goes running into the town with good news. She bumps into Sheriff Pony and tells him they only have to sacrifice 72 virgin ponies to bring magic back. Sheriff Pony reminds Lead Pony that she's a virgin, so he gives her a quick dicking to spare her from death in the impending ritual.
Yeah, you wish, buddy.
I know. Girl can dream, can't she?
Yes. Yes, she can.
Thank you. Yeah. No, see, I need a little positivity today.
You've come to the wrong place.
Suddenly, fireworks start going off, and we find out that Deputy Pony, Karen Pony's son, Emperor Pony now, has become a full-fledged dictator, complete with, like, dictator, like, hat and dictator, like, Hermann Goering robe, medals all up on a shit. And he has amassed all the regular ponies into an army hellbent on unicorn and Pegasus genocide. He also has a giant robot pony transformer thing that he climbs in and drives.
Okay, sure.
Yep.
Wasn't this like the lazy desk not cleany one?
Yeah.
What the fuck is happening?
Well, I think Hitler was kind of a lazy, not desk cleaning type. We've
established he was on meth, so I don't think that's accurate.
Well, before the meth.
Oh, okay.
He was a failed artist.
Well, yeah, he
went around in Vienna. He was a street artist in Vienna. He would do watercolors that were like, tourists would be like, I'll give you $5 for that, I guess.
I'm not sure if that means we should bully street artists or be really nice to them. I genuinely don't know what's right, but
probably
something
means we should round them up.
Something needs to be done about them.
Lead Pony, Sheriff Pony run off to warn the unicorns and Pegasi. They meet their friends from earlier on the road. The friends say they don't care about magic. They just want to keep being friends. But unfortunately, Deputy Pony's genocide robot is barreling down on them.
Oh, drat! There goes my Tuesday.
They flee to Lead Pony's house to get the 3rd crystal because, like a fucking moron, Lead Pony just didn't bring the 3rd crystal with her.
Well, she doesn't have pockets.
She's got a little satchel.
Oh.
It's the only thing that makes her not naked.
Shit. Well.
Yeah, you can see her fucking labia slapping in the breeze.
Slapping in the breeze.
That's a good name for the album.
Adele song. Slapping in the breeze. And she's singing it with her labia. It's coming out of her.
Oh, man. Oh, that'd be a good music video.
It's just she's wearing just like a dress, and there's just a microphone just put up to her crotch, and that's the whole video. But it's perfect clarity.
See, we're geniuses.
No, we're not. I'm the worst. I should be drawn and quartered.
So the other leaders have also showed up too, and she gets the other crystals from the respective leaders and goes to her house, and her house has a lighthouse on it. I don't know, whatever. So she goes to the top of the lighthouse to unite all the crystals. Meanwhile, there's an epic showdown as Deputy Pony smashes the robot into Lead Pony's lighthouse house, causing the crystals to go flying everywhere. Sheriff Pony and Rainbow, Princess Pegasus fight the robot. Fat Daddy Unicorn sacrifices his body to protect some hedgehogs or whatever. Lead Pony finally gets all 3 crystals together, and again, nothing happens because magic isn't real and hope is dead, kids.
Oh, yeah.
Karen Pony finally decides enough is enough and stands in the way of her son and his genocidal robot. Deputy Pony, in the genocidal robot, veers off course around Mommy and crashes into Lead Pony's house, sending the top of the lighthouse crashing down to the ground in a pile of rubble. Lead Pony climbs out of the rubble and says, "I finally get it now. The magic isn't about the crystals. True magic is about being together. It's about friendship."
That's a shitty lesson. Magic is magic. What are you fucking talking about?
We see the busted-ass frame of the photo of Lead Pony and her dad, the runner that's been going on the ground. And then we see 3 stupid pony hooves of each of the respective leaders of the Unicoi, the Pegasi, and the regular ponies. Yes, Karen Pony fully completes her face turn here.
Okay.
All their stupid, undexterous pony paws come together and reunite the pieces of the picture frame. And of course, magic is actually real.
Oh,
and
shit.
once the friendship achievement has been unlocked, the crystal starts glowing and whirring around and create a rainbow aura above Ponyland. Lead Pony gets honorary magical glowing wings and a glowing magical honorary horn because she's just so special.
Well, yeah,
And
she's
she
not.
starts
So
flying
she's
around.
not good enough as herself. She needs to be more. And
Right, but
friendship
no-
doesn't matter. You just need to know friendship is a thing for real magic. So the whole point of this movie, fuck it, I don't care. I don't even want to make the connections. Fucking, she's better now because she's not a regular horse.
And also, she's none of the other regular ponies get a level up. She's the only one who gets, like, these glowing wings and horn. No one else gets anything.
Stupid.
All the Pegasi are able to fly now, though. And it's unclear what magic the unicorns and regular ponies have, but whatever. They're magic too, so everyone's happy. We get one final joke of the expensive deputy dictator pony being a pathetic little mama's boy, and then some fucking happy pony music to close out this mountain of leftist drivel.
Mountain of a leftist drivel. Not what I expected. Not what I expected. Boy, howdy.
God. Man, I hate Democrats.
Jesus.
So, Jesus. For me, a grown and jaded man who's experienced his sexual awakening over 2 decades ago. There's no reason for me to type that, except I just realized that recently. It's been over 2 decades since I first masturbated, and now I'm sad.
I don't know. I don't know how long it's been.
It's coming up close if you're not there yet, baby. It's going to start feeling real weird.
31.
I've been jacking it for over 20 years.
Yeah,
that's weird, man.
It's got to be close.
It's weird.
I have a story to tell you off the air. Remind me when we're done recording. I cannot tell the story.
Oh, I'll just pause the recording. Okay, we're off air.
No, you fucking won't.
Go ahead.
I
Go ahead.
don't goddamn think so.
Go on.
I'm not telling you the story until I see my audacity as not recording.
Damn it.
You will appreciate it, but it's not a story I could tell on the podcast until every living member of my family is dead.
All right, listeners, just kill Larry's family.
Don't
and we'll
do
get the
that.
story.
Nope, don't do that.
Okay. So yeah, for me personally, this jaded man with a wilted penis, it's a 2 out of 10.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Bland, boring, predictable. It's stupid, just really stupid. I hated it. The only entertaining thing really was the tennis ball. It could have been worse.
Mm-hmm.
There was a plot that moved in a direction. The world building was stupid. The plot was ultimately stupid, but it was coherent-ish, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But for a kids movie, it's okay. It's decent for a kids movie. Like, as a kids movie, maybe a 6 out of 10.
It sounded like it could have been a lot worse, even though it was very strange.
Well, yeah, for sure. If any unfortunate souls end up being my children in the future one day, I would be fully content parking them in front of this movie while I do crank and make my own bullets in the garage. Pixar movie it ain't, but an animated Netflix original based on a saggy property that has probably seen way too many iterations of itself. It's really not that bad. Decent message for kids, humor and themes appropriate for the 5 to 7 crowd, a smattering of humor tossed the parents' way. Nothing spectacular, but perfectly fine for a kids' movie. That said, Larry, I hated it, and I want to fist you with a grizzly paw.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
And my last thought, I can't help but wonder, if this movie had come out 125 years ago and was translated to German, if it might have helped a little Adolf's heart grow 3 sizes, and perhaps avert the most hellish catastrophe of modern humanity.
We should judge every movie that way. If we put it back in time, would it prevent the Holocaust?
If Hitler saw this when he was 8.
Yeah, that's how we judge movies now. What a system.
Yeah, pretty much send back any Woody Allen movie, and it's like the Holocaust would be 10 times worse.
There'd be multiple Holocausts.
He's so irritating. He's so smug,
He
too.
really is irritating and smug. I don't want to Holocaust him, but I don't want to watch his movies.
Oh, God. So, yeah, my Little Pony.
Huh. Well,
Fuck.
what a way to get back in. Is through My Little Pony.
Dove in deep.
Flapping labia teeth. God.
Slapping in the breeze. Adele.
Slapping in the breeze. Fluttering little wings. It's had enough.
Okay. So, yeah, we're with our hiatus and everything. We got a little bit thrown off with some things. So I have to give you your movie for next week.
Correct.
I believe. Is that right?
Correct.
All right. Well, I found a interesting feature. I think I had heard of this, but completely forgot about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 90s movie starring a pretty big name who still pulls in big bucks today.
That's not good.
This movie is called Johnny Mnemonic.
Oh, I love Johnny Mnemonic. I can't watch that.
Really?
Yes.
What? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Why do you like it? What's wrong with you?
It's Johnny Mnemonic. It stars Keanu Reeves and I think there's one with Ice-T in it. Yeah, it's like an old sci-fi, like sort of pre-Matrix before sci-fi got any kind of refinement. I watched it with my grandmother like 15 years ago, and we both had a blast.
All right, you got Spawn.
Oh, fuck, no, Johnny Mnemonic, I mean, I didn't like it. Shit.
I don't even know what Spawn is, but I saw the mask.
Oh, it's it's like pre-super, Spawn is a superhero, allegedly. It's a bad, oh man, fuck, I didn't know Spawn was
this
on
worked
here.
out great.
This would have been good for you if I'd have known about it. Fuck. Spawn. Sent to Hades after his death, an assassin gets a new lease on the afterlife when he leads Hell's army in a devilish deal to return to Earth. So,
there we go. That works.
Spawn is a superhero movie before superhero movies were ever good. Except for, like, Batman and, I guess, the Superman. I don't think the Superman movies hold up at all, really. The old Christopher Reeves one. I don't think they
you have to watch them as very dated entities.
Yeah, I did in Superman 2. I've probably told this story before. I threw up where he saves Lois Lane's life at the Niagara Falls, like almost on the exact spot. Because we watched it like 2 days after I got back from Niagara Falls, and I was like, "Holy shit, you threw up there!" Yeah, I don't. So Spawn is in the era of like 90s superhero movies. Like there is just a fat clown talking in this preview, and it is outrageous. It was the era of superhero movies in the 90s because this is from 97, where it was like,
yeah, I think this is the same year Batman and Robin came out.
Yeah, and that's one of the bad ones, right? I don't really.
Oh yeah, that's the George Clooney.
Okay,
terrible.
I don't
one.
care for the 90s Batman movies at all because I don't like Tim Burton in the slightest, and so I don't really care for his two. And the other ones are just bad.
The actual Tim Burton ones are fine.
Yeah, I can recognize that they're not bad movies. I just don't. I mean, Jack Nicholson, he's hard to beat as the Joker,
and Michael Keaton was fine as Batman. Once you
Yeah,
get Val
fine.
Kilmer and George Clooney in there,
Right.
it gets a little rough.
I don't.
And
I don't.
Arnie as Mr. Freeze.
Well, that at least. I mean, we're talking about it, so you know
Really?
with all the one-liners and everything. But yeah, it was in the movie world we live in now, in the 2020 era. There's the Marvel universe is a thing, and the DC universe is kind of a thing, but it's bad. This is so much worse. So much worse.
Oh, I'm delighted how this worked out.
God damn
I'm going
it.
to smack you for liking Johnny Mnemonic.
Johnny Mnemonic is not a great movie, but it's enjoyable. Like, it's fun. It's one of those things you can turn off your brain and enjoy. There's like an era of the sort of like gritty sci-fi before it had any sort of refinement whatsoever. Kind of like the same sort of world that like what's the Sylvester Stallone movie? Judge Dredd would sort of be in, but just not as bad as Judge Dredd, but kind of the sort of like everybody's very goofy in a kind of a way because like the future's always bad. So
okay, I think I gotcha.
Yeah, it's hard to describe. I remember thoroughly enjoying it, and I'm pretty sure Ice-T is in that one, and he's a fucking delight.
That's why, and it's got Dolph Lundgren in it too, and someone else. Because I was looking at the cast.
Yeah,
and I was
yeah.
intrigued.
So
Henry Rollins.
Really?
That was the other weird one.
It's been a long time since I've seen it. Maybe it probably wouldn't hold up as much anymore, but I do want to see it again. So yeah, I can't do it for the show.
Right.
What do you
got
Spawn.
coming my way?
I don't want to watch Spawn. Well, it's also going to be on Netflix because we have a little. I still have a couple movies of backlog from Netflix to get through, but we are going to start mixing it up soon. But I've had this in my queue for you for probably like a year and a half. I guess not based on the year, but a long time. There's it seems to be we've determined the things you hate are children's movies and like shitty action fantasy movies. So in that vein, because I'm never giving you a goddamn romance movie or anything remotely sad again because you're a sucker and fall for everything. So I'm going to give you something absolutely terrible. I'm going to be reviewing a movie called Dragonheart Vengeance.
Dragonheart Vengeance.
So Dragonheart, the original one with Sean Connery and Kevin Costner. Right. Is it Costner? I don't remember. That movie is bad, but also like kind of entertaining in its own way. That's from '96.
Yeah, I think I've seen the original like when I was a child.
Kevin Costner, Dennis Quaid, excuse me. Yeah, and like that's entertaining because Sean Connery as a fucking dragon is pretty great. But this is a movie made in 2020 based on a franchise from 1996 that had one good movie and a bunch of sequels nobody saw. So fucking enjoy. Jack off.
When his family is slain by vicious savages, a young farmer teams with an ice-breathing dragon and sword-wielding mercenary to avenge their deaths. That sounds
I'm looking
peachy.
at the thumbnail when you pull up the information on Netflix, and I can tell this woman's armor is made of rubber. Like, just without even... there's no sense that it might be real. I can see the fucking rubber curve over the Under Armour shirt that she's wearing.
I'm hoping, because Helena Bonham Carter is in this, so I'm hoping she at least is entertaining.
Yeah, I'm sure she's not. She's probably the villain.
Yeah, she's a decent villain. She's all right. She overdoes it, but she's entertaining.
It gives me nothing. No joy.
Nothing gives you joy.
Well,
besides muffins, blowjobs, and what was the third one?
I don't remember. Money. I don't think it was money, but money.
Be in the back end of a horse.
That brings me satisfaction.
Is that what that Rolling Stones song is about?
Yeah.
I ain't got no satisfaction because I'm always the front end of the horse. That was like in parentheses.
Yeah, pretty much. He mumbles that part. Isaac, I'm very excited to branch out into other avenues of movies, other different things I've had in my mind for a very long time to give to you.
Yes, there's going to be a new level of bad movies.
Yeah.
And I'm just realizing now we didn't do this at the top of the show, but we didn't do all the normal stuff because it's been 2 months since we recorded.
Right.
So yeah, do the Facebook, Twitter. We are Bowels of Movie Night now.
Yes.
We do have a new email address. Email us at bowelsofmovienight@gmail.com. We would love to hear from you. I'm sure we'll check both emails infrequently for a little while.
Yes.
And yeah, we got some other stuff coming down the pike. Couple little exciting things. We're still working on that, but yeah, we're doing this whole rebrand thing. Probably going to be a lot more nudity.
Yep. Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. I'm nude
Speaking
right
of which,
now.
send us nudes. Bowels at Netflix at movie night or bowelsofmovienight@gmail.com. Damn it!
Didn't take long.
Send them nudes.
Yeah. We've got some exciting stuff that we're working on for a while now coming down. So, yeah.
We're hype men.
Yeah, I've never been hype about anything.
Oh boy. All right. Well, I'm hype about My Little Pony. I'm gonna get out of here so I can go watch it again because that was a great movie.
You fucking lied to me.
Yeah. Well, I got a bone that needs attending to, so I might as well jerk it out to some ponies.
Oh, well, you've got. I'll tell you what. There's no shortage of pornographic images for you to choose from. Even your inexhaustible taste for pony porn will be sated. What is this podcast?
This has been Up First from NPR.
In all things considered.
Oh man. Well,
all holes considered.
We will see you next week. We love you.
Smell you later.